So hello everybody. We have some important sums from exercise 2b. From exercise 2b. Exponent. Exponent. That is also known as power. Let us take, for example, let us take a sum 8 to the power 4 by 3 plus 25 to the power 3 by 2 minus 1 by 27 whole to the power minus 2 by 3. Remember, here the rules of exponent is very important. Now, this 8 is not in its prime number form. 25 is not in its prime number form. Similarly, 27 is not in its prime number form. Therefore, 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. Clear? Now, similarly, 25 can be written as 5 square, and here this 27 can be written as 3 to the power 3. Now, let us write it again. 2 to the 8 was 2 to the power 3 whole to the power 4 by 3. Similarly, 5 square. 25 was 5 square whole to the power 3 by 2. Once again, 1 by 27, that is 1 by 3 to the power 3 whole to the power minus 2 by 3. Clear? If you can write 1 by 3 to the power cube minus 2 by 3, this 1 by 3, have a look here, this 1 by 3 to the power cube can also be written as 1 by 3 whole to the power 3. So what I am going to do is, instead of this, I shall be writing as 1 by 3 whole to the power 3. This minus 2 by 3 was the multiple form given over here. On cancellation, what do we find? That 3 will cancel. Similarly, 2 cancels and 3 cancels. Why? Because power over powers are multiplied. Power over a power are multiplied. Let me write the formula over here. If you have 2 to the power m or a to the power m whole to the power n, so this can be written as a to the power m into n. Similarly, these two powers were multiplied. So we got 2 to the power 4 plus 5 to the power 3 minus 1 by 3 to the power minus 2. Now, again one formula is used. The next formula which is used is 1 by a to the power m to the power minus m can be written as a by 1 to the power m. Means, if you want to convert this negative exponent to positive, you have to change this one into its reciprocal form. So let's see. Let me write it again. 2 to the power 4 plus 5 to the power 3 minus, this will be 3 by 1, this will be 3 by 1 to the power 2. Once again, if you want to convert this negative exponent to positive, this one should be changed into its reciprocal form. Come on. So 2 to the power 4, you will get 16 plus 5 cube, means 5 into 5 into 5, that is 125 minus 3 into 3, 9, which will give you 141 minus 9 is equal to 132 as your solution. Okay, moving on to the next one. Let's speed up. Okay, in number 2, what we have is 64. Have a look. Do not get panic. 64 whole to the power minus 2. This whole to the power minus 3 divided by, have a look, minus 8 to the power 2, minus 8 to the power 2. Then we have minus 8 to the power 2 whole to the power 3, and then minus 8 whole to the power 3, minus 8 square whole to the power 3 is again raised to a power 2. What did I teach you right now? That power over power are multiplied. Means a to the power m whole to the power n will get multiplied, is equal to a to the power m into n. This 64 is not in its usual form, means it's not in its prime number form. However, we shall deal that later on. First, let me remove these two powers. So here you will have 64 to the power 6 minus 2 into minus 3 is equal to 6. Then divided by all these three powers will be multiplied, because if you will have a to the power m to the power whole to the power n whole to the power z, for example, so all those powers will be multiplied, divided by minus 8 whole to the power, first let me multiply, whole to the power 3 2s are 6, 2s are 12. Very good. Now this is a negative number and this is a negative number, while this 12 is an even power. So when a negative number is raised to an even power, we get a positive value. For example, minus 1 to the power 20, you will get the value as 1. Now this 64 is not in its usual form, means it's not in its prime number form. So I will change this 64 in its prime number form, and it will be 2 to the power 6 raised to the power 6 divided by minus 8 to the power 12. So you can write it as 8 to the power 12 also, because this is a negative number and if it has an even power, so it will become, so this negative will get cancelled, as you saw over here. Right now you saw it right now. Okay, now come on, let's see. So 2 to the power 36 are 36 divided by 8, again it's not in its usual form. 2 to the power how much? 2 to the power 3. 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 8 to the power 12. So my dear, 2 to the power 36 divided by 2 to the power 36 is equal to how much? Is equal to, let me solve in its exponent form, will be equal to 2 to the power 36 minus 36. Once again I have used another rule, that is a to the power m divided by a to the power n is equal to a to the power m minus n. Means this will give you 2 to the power 0. When this is equal to 2 to the power 0, its value will become 1, because any number raised to the power 0, any number raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. I hope this was loud and clear. Moving on to the next one, there are few important sums which is very important until and unless you understand it. If you do not understand it, it's useless. Okay, 2 to the power minus 3 minus 2 to the power minus 4 multiplied by 2 to the power minus 3 plus 2 to the power minus 4. What did I teach you right now was that if you have a negative exponent, for example a to the power m, you can change it, a to the power minus m, you can change it into its negative exponent by converting it into its reciprocal, 1 by a to the power m. These are the rules of exponent. In the next video, I shall give you only the rules. However, for each and everything, I am telling you how to go through it. 2 to the power minus 3 will be equal to 1 by 2 to the power 3 minus 1 by 2 to the power 4. Okay, fine. 2 to the power 1 by 2 to the power 3 plus 1 by 2 to the power minus 1 to the power 4, because I have changed this into its positive exponent. Now let's move on. 1 by 2 to the power 3 will give you 8 minus 1 by 2 to the power 4, 16. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. Similarly, 1 by 8 plus 1 by 16. So here what are you going to get? LCM is equal to 16. 8 2 times 2 minus 1, 1 by 16 multiplied by LCM again here is 16. 8 2 times 2 plus 1 is equal to 3 by 16. So when you will multiply the numerators, you will get 3, while when you multiply the denominators, 16 times 16 is equal to 256 as your solution. So what was important over here, that whenever you get a negative exponent, please convert it into its reciprocal. Similarly, if you have a by b to the power, for example, minus x, and if you want this exponent to be positive, then in that case you will have to convert this into its reciprocal, and now the same fraction will become b by a to the power x. This is also one of the rules. You will have to bear it in your mind. Okay. Next we have some evaluation. Evaluate based on the formula that a to the power 0 is equal to 1. Means any number raised to the power 0 will be equal to 1, or you can say that 99 to the power 0 will be equal to 1. 101 to the power 0 is equal to 1. So any number raised to the power 0 is equal to 1, and they have given you a simple one, that is minus 5. Here let's come to number 3, evaluate. So evaluate. Okay, I hope you are able to see this. Minus 5 to the power 0, the value will be equal to 1, because any number, the whole minus 5 is raised to the power 0 is equal to 1. Similarly, we have another one. This was your a. Let us solve the second part, that is 8 to the power 0 plus 4 to the power 0 plus 2 to the power 0 is equal to how much? So let's see. 8 has been raised to the power 0, therefore its value will be equal to how much? Its value will be equal to 1. Similarly, 4 to the power 0 is equal to 1 and 2 to the power 0 is equal to 1. So when you will add, what should you get? You should get how much? 3 as your answer. 3 as your answer. Now, similarly, if 8 plus 4 plus 2 is 8, or you can say example, if 8 plus 4 plus 2 is whole is raised to the power 0, then what will be the value? Then at that time the value will be equal to 1. But here I am finding each of the values of 8 to the power 0, 4 to the power 0 and 2 to the power 0. Now one most important thing over here is 4x to the power 0 is equal to how much? This here 4x is not raised to the power 0. You have not been given as 4x whole to the power 0. If 4x whole to the power 0 had been given, you would have written the value as 1. But here you have 4 times x to the power 0. This means 4 times 1 is equal to 4 only. That is why this is very, very important. Okay, let's take one more. For example, the last one. 10x the sixth portion was 10 to the power 3 raised to the power 0 and again raised to the power 5. Now they are asking what will be the value. So as I had told you earlier that when power is raised to another power, then we multiply all the powers. Means you can say that here if you simplify it, you will get 10 to the power 0 only. 3 times 0 times 5. 3 times 0 times 5 will be equal to 0. Or better, let me write 3 times 0 times 5, you will get 10 to the power 0, and whenever a number is raised to the power 0, its value is 1. So 10 to the power 0, the value will be 1. Okay. For the next sum, that is from the next sum, stay tuned to the next video. Thank you.